welcome to another episode of Crude&Unhinged.
Ooh.
Ay, bravo.
Sorry.
Literally.
Actually, we forgot this.
You're like, we had to do it.
Ya, pues.
Hey guys, how are you?
Ay, no sé, me siento.
We just had a team bonding.
Ay,
Sí,
sí.
yo digo que sí.
A team exercise?
Team exercise.
Sí, mejor.
Sí, okay, team exercise.
Sí, porque bonding.
Wait, bonding, you don't think so?
Se escucha muy.
No.
¿Cómo se dice? Intimate.
Ay, well, it is a little intimate.
Pero.
I think so. I mean,
Ay, yo.
Fue más
Oh, pero
ejercicio
sí,
porque te pusiste,
intimidación.
Ah,
te pusiste a trapear y todo.
ya sube la gota gorda. Ay, entonces, ¿qué pasó?
Nada, guys.
No, sí, ya. We are, today is,
December 31st. Happy
Woo!
New Year.
Bravo. Ay. I hope you guys had an amazing year and that obviously next year is even more amazing.
Y qué mejor que ver este episodio.
Mejor que spend it here with us.
Exactly.
Valiendo
Fuck your
madre.
family. Fuck the fucking grapes. You guys are not.
Yo
no
ya
one-
compré uvas. Ahora sí me preparé porque cada año you go to the store and they're out. And so I
Really?
bought some 2 days ago.
Dude, so I saw on Facebook Market una señora estaba vendiendo como like some metal, not metal,
Ay,
wood,
chinga.
wood, like
Tras
little.
meterse en el culo.
That's what you would like.
Va a empezar el año bien.
Bien apretado.
Bien culiado. Okay, so, oh my God, look at this.
Ay,
Anyways.
No lo quiero ni ver.
No veas. So it's like a grape, like the whole grapes, pero es de maderita y tiene 12 para que pongas tus uvas.
Ajá.
Okay.
So that you could just grab it and eat it. Like,
So it's a grape holder?
yeah. And then it says your I'm grateful to that.
Pues sí.
It has
Pues-
your name and it has like year 2026 or whatever. It's
Okay.
kind of cute. It was
Is
kind
it?
of
Is it?
cute.
A ver,
¿Para
pero
qué
¿cuánto?
chingado lo vas a usar otra vez?
Ajá.
Shrine.
A ver, ¿cuánto? ¿Cuánto es el precio?
I think like $10.
No.
Güey, para algo que
That's where I draw the
You're
line.
gonna use it for like a minute. And also for things that ni siquiera vas a cumplir para comenzar. Let's be real. Let's keep it real. Out
Maybe.
of your 12 grapes that you ate last year, how many things did you do?
Wait,
Honestly, me acuerdo que pedí.
Nio.
Es más, ni tenía grapes porque te digo que fui y ya no había.
Por eso
Por
no
eso
se
vale
compró
ver.
nada. No, dude, I will say one of the big ones for me was travel.
En-
Sí.
Yes.
Se la llevó muy en serio.
Se la
Grace.
comió muchas veces.
Se siguió comiendo la misma. Travel. Sí.
Salió con la maleta y con las uvas en la boca.
Dude.
Yeah, guys. In the comments, please sound off. Tell us know what you asked for on your your 12
What are
grapes.
your resolutions and did any of them come true?
Sí, for 2025, and what are your 2026 resolutions?
Yes. What are your 2026 resolutions?
Ay, no sé. Fíjate que no tengo.
Pues ahora
Esa.
tienes tarea y te pones a
Sí.
escribir todo.
Guys, well,
Ay,
maybe we
yo era
should
en
do
the
our
moment.
board. Our, ¿cómo se llama?
Our vision board.
Our vision board. The last time we did it was what, 2 years ago or 3
Yes,
years?
dude.
Was it
It's
2 or
already
3?
been a while.
I still have mine up, the same one, because like Gus said, not everything no se ha cumplido todo. Pero I think we're like 50% there, going to a good 60, so I still have it up.
Sí,
El mío está
también.
allá en el closet.
Ay, pues ahí está muy
Arrumbado.
bien.
Pero yo hice uno by the end of this year. I'm going to take a look at it and
Yeah.
reanalyze.
Because I'll tell you this, for the last 5 years that we've been doing one, I haven't taken it down until se cumplen most of the cosas.
Oh, sí?
It's just that this last one that we did when we did it all together, there's still stuff that no se han cumplido. Well, que no, I haven't worked towards that. And it's still up. But I think, yeah, next year should be a good time to bring it down.
Sí, ya.
Pues, we should revisit and reanalyze
Okay.
some stuff there.
All right.
That would be good, you know?
Sí.
Have like
Is
a,
yours still up?
Sí.
Oh, okay, where you can see it?
Pero, sí, pero ya, I think I did everything.
See?
I
So
thought
you
you
need
most,
a new
mostly
one.
everything. Mostly
Okay.
everything also. I think like more than 70% it's been.
I think mine too. And really and truly, the ones that I haven't done are the ones that come down to me. Like being healthier,
Ay, yo
working
también.
out,
También.
drinking more water, staying away from alcohol.
Sí, güey, ya sean así como que if you're not gonna be like, I would say keep it real. O sea, cosas que sí pueden hacer.
like realistic.
Don't say like you're gonna be eating healthy. Like be real. Like out of the whole 7 days, say 4 days. 4 days I'm gonna eat healthy. 3 days I'll be eating out. That's
realistic. That's realistic.
And I
Porque
feel
no
like
tenemos chefs, dude. Like, if you
Sí.
see social media, they have chefs and they live out of this. You know what I mean?
aparte,
Entonces, todo
like,
tiene ese tiempo.
I feel that the more realistic that you put it, the more there is a chance that you actually accomplish it.
Exacto.
And so let's say I want to eat healthy one day out of the week. You eat healthy one day out of the week and then you feel accomplished. And then that sends signals to your brain that you have now accomplished a goal. And it makes you want to keep doing it and
Sí.
doing it.
Maybe you're like,
So,
okay, day 2.
Sí,
Oh,
ajá.
day 3.
Y luego,
And then it becomes a routine. It becomes a habit.
sí, más facilito y
Sí,
todo.
no sean así como que 7 días porque tampoco es como un castigo que se están poniendo.
Exactly.
And it's true. I feel like we overwhelm ourselves. And that
Sí.
even happens, like, I don't know if that's happened to you guys, but this happens to me, especially when I have time off. I have, like, things to do around the house, right? And then when I put big projects, obviously they don't get done because it's just too much of a big of a project. But when I do a list of little things like, oh, clean the fridge or, you know, just random little things and they get done, you're right. Like at the end of the day, I feel very accomplished. And I'm like, you know what? That's something that I wouldn't have done any other day during a work week. But if I want to say, like, let's paint a wall and, you know, redecorate something, then obviously it's not going to happen. And then I just feel like I wasted my whole vacation, which is not true. It's just that stay realistic, stay within what you know you're going to be able to accomplish, and maybe you'll get there eventually.
Yes, because you know what? At the end of the day, pues, es what you do every day that eventually takes you there, you know? So
Basically, it's your decisions.
yeah, pretty much. At the end of the day, it's your decision. I will say one of the things that I have also like been that I feel very accomplished with. ¿Qué?
Pensé en algo. Como que si valen verga, pues es su culpa.
Sí, pues pretty much.
Y luego yo así con la mano. Presente.
¿Quién valió verga este año?
¿Y de quién es la culpa? Tuya.
Ajá, de nadie
No
más.
one else.
No one
I'm
else.
not here to baby you, nothing. Oh, the gym. The gym, I've been very consistent with it, and I feel like finally I feel that I've stayed consistent in one gym particularly. There's reasons behind that, and you know I can name them and everything, but I will say that has been the most.
Yeah,
that
it's
I've
been all this year.
Sí, dude, todo este año.
Good for you.
And I really like it. I really enjoy it. I love it.
Good.
So
Pues yo me tomé un green juice this morning that I made myself.
Have you seen those things in chicken? Y luego así como que brillando por la
I wanted to do it right before the new year, so hopefully I can get into the habit of, because you know I've been drinking a lot of coffee and I feel like I need to step it down a notch with that coffee. Like siempre ando pinche wired and caffeine, and it's not cool.
I know.
Then I don't
Sí.
have it y ando de malas
Sí,
con
dude.
todo el mundo.
Sí, because you go like, you crash.
Ajá.
And then like, you're like,
Y los después si tomo muy tarde, ya no puedo dormir y también ando de malas.
Sí.
So I say, you know what? Hay que hacer un
cálmate
detox.
tu pinche pedo.
Ajá, because then I crave it every morning I wake up and that's
Dude,
the
me
first
too.
thing I'm
me
thinking
too,
about.
Me too. Ya
No,
he llegado
está
que
bien.
ya llevo como 3 cup of coffees.
Today?
Well, yes, actually.
Okay.
Ay, no mames.
I
Sí,
know.
no, está
And it's
intenso el
barely
asunto.
11 in the...
So,
no, ¿verdad?
no,
Ya.
por eso hoy me dije, compré las cosas y dije, I'm not gonna let them go to waste. Let's do it. So,
Sí, qué bueno. That's good. Ay, no, yo con green juices, no, please.
Sí, no, it's not a good time in the restroom. It's not. Let's keep it real.
You know what?
It's not a good time in the
Para ser
restroom.
sinceros,
Yeah.
para ser sinceros.
yeah, that's true.
A veces
That
hasta me
is true.
asusto, dije, ¿cómo que verde?
Oh,
When it's like a dye, like...
But okay, that's why you gotta be careful and do it. Like,
Like-
como cuando you're supposed to be at home. Maybe
Right,
today
right.
wasn't the best day for me, but
Yeah.
here we are.
Actually,
¿Saben qué? I'll be right
I had
back.
to take a break. Please stand by.
Oye, pero also they said, and I don't know, maybe do your due diligence of research, but they say that like it's not good to make green juice for the entire week because it loses its nutrients by staying
Oh,
stagnant.
no, you have to do it fresh, ¿no?
Fresh.
Y ahorita nomás hice
Sí.
for right now. And I tried it and I was like, all right.
Pero así me gustaba.
Not bad, not bad.
Sí, ajá. ¿Qué le pones?
No más. This is just something I saw recently, so it was just a simple one. Because again, I didn't want to overwhelm myself, so it was
Right.
just green apple, cucumber, y medio limón con agua.
It sounds good, actually.
It was refreshing. It wasn't bad because
You
there's
should
another
get
one.
like a ninja donde se hace así como
Ay,
hielito.
calm down.
Hello,
Okay.
here we go with
Again,
overwhelming myself.
A juicer. A juicer you're only going to use for a month. And
Así,
that's it.
forget it. I'm not doing it no more because I don't have the ninja.
Sí, güey, you know what? Has it ever happened to you that
Okay,
you start
forget
seeing these videos about like juicing, let's say?
Sí.
Y luego después you go on your For You page y luego juicing.
Ajá.
Juicing.
I know.
Y luego después sale el pinche link. If you want to get this juicer, hit this link right here. And
Sí,
you're
y luego
like,
you spend
I
all
want
this
it.
money. Y luego, wait, now you get all these recipes with all these ingredients. And then you get it. And then by the time that I've shopped for everything, I'm too tired to use it.
Sí,
Yeah,
güey.
exactly.
You know what? Forget it. Que se haga malo todo.
Or you're like, I'll do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes and no.
Ajá, y-
The next day.
Dude, no, y luego ya
tampoco.
para cuando vas, está todo malo. Está todo ahí brown.
Sí, y luego
Have you ever
después
seen
todavía...
those memes que dicen, my broccoli looking at me pick out the next ice cream or no, todo pudrido.
That's
Por eso
me.
tengo dos diferentes lugares.
That's why I have the healthy fridge and the one that's not
Ajá,
healthy.
that'd be nice, actually.
Para
That'd be
que
nice.
no me mire.
Sí, güey.
No me dé el guilt trip.
We actually we started doing meal prepping this week.
Oh, nice.
Entonces,
Okay.
we're cooking Sundays and Wednesdays.
Okay.
Wow.
Entonces, porque no quiero que... No, I don't like the fridge. I mean, I don't know. Claro que a nadie le gusta, ¿verdad? But whenever you go buy meal preps, you usually buy for the whole week.
Ajá.
Entonces, by Wednesday, you're already like tired of the same thing. Y tienes ese sabor
Sí.
como de refri.
Ah, yes.
I don't know.
You know what? I was about to tell you that. I
don't
have
know.
no problem with meal prepping, pero eso, que
Sí.
agarra el sabor como, I don't
¿Como
want to say
rancio?
guardado.
Ah.
No, like,
Como guardado.
Es
Like,
que no está
oh,
rancio.
sí,
Like,
no.
it's not
you
gone
know it
bad.
isn't
It's just,
made that day.
yeah, you know, like I guess
Not
my
fresh,
brain
not
thinks
fresh.
it's not fresh anymore, and it just tastes different
Yes.
than the first 2 days.
Sí, sí. I mean,
Como
it's fair.
leftovers. Unless it's like, for instance, right the next day. Como si comimos algo for dinner last night and then maybe today at noon I might have it. Pero ya after that, the fridge, it just tastes like fridge.
Sí,
Como
no
que
sé
lo que
por
absorbe,
qué.
o sea, me imagino.
¿Cómo sabe el fridge?
Así como baking soda. Okay,
Eso.
okay. Wait. Have you ever put baking soda in there to absorb all the smells? And then ya cuando no sirve lo sacas para tirarlo y poner uno nuevo in your fridge?
¿El baking soda?
Sí, because that's what it's used for, right?
Sí, pero you taste the baking
No,
soda?
pero cuando ya vas a tirar el viejo, huele a todos los smells that it picked
Really?
up. Ajá. And that's what I feel the food tastes.
Sí.
Así me lo imagino que la comida está sabiendo.
Ajá.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's
Or
why.
whenever like you open the fridge, don't you get that fridge smell?
Pues sí, sí.
It's
Like
not
when
that
you need the new baking
it's not
soda
that the like the fridge stinks. It's just
It's a smell.
Too
it's
many
a
foods
smell.
in there.
It's a
Yeah.
smell. So, entonces por eso vamos
Do
a
you guys
cocinar.
smell the smell?
Do you guys?
What does it smell like?
Is it just us? Please tell us. Anybody else out there?
Yeah. Entonces vamos a empezar a cocinar los domingos para el miércoles y luego miércoles cocinar para el resto de la semana.
So if
I
you do
feel like
Sunday,
that would help me.
it would be Monday, Tuesday,
And Wednesday.
and Wednesday.
Y luego Wednesday,
Wednesday I'll do
for Thursday, Friday.
Maybe Saturday, maybe.
Or you guys might eat out and stuff.
Ajá.
Oh yeah, but you know
exacto.
the going into something that might go into your resolution, New Year's resolutions. I like how you and Carlos do like a lot of activities together, and I feel like
Como que.
they bond you, like cooking,
Ay, ay.
like the
Y luego,
cooking
guys,
one.
no, Carlos is going to do it. Yo nomás voy a comer.
No.
Pero no, they do
Yo ya
other
le dije
stuff.
que yo iba a cocinar los primeros 3 días. 'Cause
Okay.
It's just different the way we cook.
Okay.
He's more simple, más así como de que todo congelado, y lo meten en un topper y ya.
Yo también.
Y yo
That's me.
soy más como de que, no, güey, hay que ponerle sabor, hay que,
Ah,
let me
yeah.
cook it.
Rico.
Let me cook it how
That's
it's
my
supposed
husband.
to taste.
Dude, when we used to live in the apartments, he used to
no,
cook
güey.
for me. Sabía bien rico.
Pero yo cocino diferente, ¿sabes cómo?
O sea, le
Ay,
echas
quiero-
todo el sazón.
Sí.
Sazón.
Sí, güey, Carlos fue así
Quiero
como que,
lentejas con chicken.
pero,
You don't like those?
bueno, sí, güey,
Dude,
pero
they're so good. I love lentejas.
Sí, me
I
too.
love lentejas.
I love my mom's lentejas. I try to make them. It's not the same.
güey, pues sí, cuando Carlos hace lentejas, si Carlos hace lentejas, we can feed the whole subscribers.
Speaking of lentejas, have you guys heard of that New Year's resolution?
Lo voy a hacer.
Que avientas las lentejas así.
Oh my
Lo
God,
voy a
imagine the mess.
Lo voy a hacer.
Okay, me too.
Because it's not going to be at my house.
Sí, es lo que te iba a decir. Unless it's not at my house, tengan lentejas todos. Les compro a todos las lentejas.
Sí.
Oye, sí, I'm gonna need this tomorrow for dinner.
Imagine.
Pues sí, güey.
¿Qué andas haciendo allá con el micrófono?
But remember,
Anda
whenever you,
golpeando el...
acuérdense que cada vez que van a pedir algo, don't ask for more money, or more work, because you're going to get overwhelmed with more work.
Sí.
Entonces hay que ser inteligentes en pedir las cosas también.
Ajá.
Sí.
Como yo aprendí este año.
Sí.
Ya no voy a pedir paciencia.
Ah, sí,
Because now you're put
exactamente.
into stressful situations where your patience is tested.
Exactly.
Sí, dude.
So I no longer will say I need
Exactly.
patience.
You know, like that's the algorithm of the universe,
Sí,
really,
güey,
because
no.
the universe doesn't understand yes or no. It just understands what you focus on. So, like, you know how a lot of people say, "Oh, but life is not fair." Yeah, because life it doesn't understand what's fair and what's not. You know what I mean?
Gotta be a
It's
little
just-
more direct.
Yeah, exactly. Like really direct. So if you ask, denme paciencia, te va a poner en situaciones where you're going to need a lot of patience.
Because that's what you asked for.
Yeah. Or if you say, give me work, God, I need work. Like for me, for example, yo soy muy buena para pedir trabajo y después ahí me ando cagando cuando no puedo con los clientes. You know?
Después ahí ando rescheduling.
I'm like, let me have one client for $1,000.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, shit, you know?
A ver, sí, so tell us, what would be the right way to ask for, like, let's say you want more money. What would be the right way to ask for it?
What would...
Ay, yo no sé. Yo no sé que tengas
No,
inteligente.
no se sabe. Sí
Yo
sabes
hasta ahí
porque
yo.
tú le empezaste.
Ya sé, güey. Y dije, hopefully they don't go to this. Like, let's move
No,
on.
wait. So the way that you would ask it
I
would
can
be
ask ChatGPT.
ask ChatGPT so we can confirm. Although ChatGPT is not always right, but you know you can ask like this year I'm asking for more money, less work. Or you know what I mean,
Okay.
like so
Very
more.
that's what I've
you
heard.
Have to
You
be
have to be
very
very
specific. More abundance with less labor work,
Less stress.
less stress.
Money comes easy to me.
Money comes easy. Money flows easy. Yes.
I attract money.
Easily.
Yeah.
So things
Okay,
like that.
okay. All
So
right.
those are the type of affirmations that you want to be putting
Mira,
out
por
to the world.
ejemplo, uno de ellos dice, I'm open to receiving more income in ways that feel aligned, sustainable, and natural for me.
Period.
Nice.
Chat.
Okay.
Entonces, instead of...
Chat did that.
So, set intentions, not demands.
Okay.
Instead of saying, I need $5,000 this month or else, say, I'm expanding my ability to earn and receive more money.
Okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
Ask for movement and not miracles.
Which is what we were saying too.
Right.
Say,
Right.
Realistically.
See.
Say, show me the next step that increases my income. That could look like a random idea, someone mentioning an opportunity, a skill you suddenly want to monetize. Detach with trust. This is the hard part. After you ask, drop it.
Yep.
Not ignore it. Just don't obsess.
Just
Most
leave
important,
it.
lo que iba a decir, most importantly, and I think that's what a lot of people maybe like
Lack a little bit.
is not what was it?
Trusting.
Not trusting the process.
Yo me obsesiono. I get obsessed with it.
sí.
Where I'm
But
like,
you know what?
why
It's
can't I
because
get there?
it's a practice. It's like anything else.
Sí.
Because I know for a fact that I've been there before, where I would
¿Puedes
obsess.
bajar ese?
I would obsess. Oh, I see. Okay. I would obsess over what I was asking, but I would never let it go.
Right.
And when you finally reach that moment where you naturally learn that, all right, and it's not necessarily that you don't believe or you're like, oh, screw this. But I've found stuff from years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago, that I've written down on stuff that I was manifesting. And it's good to find it later and know that, oh, wow, it actually did.
Turned out.
Yeah, it turned out. But I mean, I can't tell you it was from day to night, but it was, you know, you knew that was the goal. You wrote it down somewhere. You know, ya lo dejaste al universo, and the universe worked the magic. And then later you find it. And I swear I found like 2 or 3 things written that have just
See, dude,
come up like that. And I'm
and
like,
so
oh, wow.
that's me too, especially because I stress over shit easily, especially as a business owner. Sometimes you have 5 clients a day and sometimes you have 0,
or 5 a week.
5 a week, exactly. You know what I mean? And so I'm very easily to get stressed out. And so when I am asking, I'm very easy to say, give me work. Y me da trabajo, pero clients que ya pagaron o que vienen con gift cards. Y yo, pues, chingo mi madre.
Ajá, pero pues el trabajo ahí está.
Exactly, period, So for me, it is something that I struggle with, although I believe, and I'm a big, you guys know how I am into manifesting or creating whatever. One of my biggest struggles is trusting that it's
gonna
done.
happen.
Yeah. So that's one of my biggest struggles, but I will say, guys, one of the things that has really helped me manifest in the long run for a lot of things, because I have manifested a lot, is just repeating yourself those affirmations. Just repeat it. Even if you don't believe it right now, eventually you will.
Yes.
So you too.
Yeah, so just ask ChatGPT.
Oh,
and
yeah. And
basically that's
the
it.
good thing about and that's yes,
Yo, ya
the
me
good thing
quitó todo
about
eso.
the good thing
Oye,
about
¿para qué metes esos
ChatGPT.
pedos, güey?
No, pues está bien.
No, güey, porque ni siquiera haces estas mamadas
Tú
que
también
ahí
eres
estoy
muy
metiéndome
bueno.
como
See,
pendejo.
that's the thing. That is the thing
know?
about manifesting. I'm going to go into this. That's the thing about manifesting is that we are all manifesting 24/7. And as a person that I like to read on it and do a lot of research on it, it's difficult because now you know the ins and outs, and it's a lot harder to release.
And when people out there that don't practice it or don't know about it, they might say no, it's just people are unaware that you're constantly manifesting.
Yeah.
So that's why they say don't speak negative into the universe, because maybe you don't believe or you don't know about it, but by you always talking negative, that's the universe giving you that negativity back.
Y yo por eso digo ahorita que Gus está, no, don't tell me about this. Gus is really good at manifesting. You are amazing at it.
Pero lo que yo digo es que I didn't even know what the fuck I was talking about.
No, pues no.
Entonces no me quería meter en un pedo que ni siquiera sabía ni qué iba a hablar. So I was gonna be
well, here we are. See, but he said, él dice que
pedo,
he doesn't know. Let's put it this way. He doesn't know the in and outs of it particularly, but you're really good at it because most of the time he trusts in himself and he trusts that he's gonna get what he's been working towards.
Yep.
And I
creo
know,
que es eso. I think that's gonna be my resolution for the year. Just trust in myself. Porque siempre me hago double guess at a lot of things that I do in my life, day to day. Digo, hago esto, no lo hago. And then when I'm supposed to do it, I would have been like, si hubiera hecho, hubiera llegado ahí.
Oh, doubting?
Doubting. He
Sí.
doubts
I
him.
tell
But
myself a
always
lot,
remember,
entonces.
there's no opportunity that's meant for you that's going to pass you.
Yeah. So it might not be right now.
Right.
But that opportunity will come back to you and
it's
it'll
not
give you
because
another
of what
chance.
you did or what you didn't do or what you did do. It's just, it's not the time. And I've been there plenty. That's why I say it. I've always beat myself over, oh, well, what if we had done this different? Or what if we had done? And it's really not, because once you get there, I look back and I said, oh, shoot, if that had worked out back then, all this wouldn't have worked out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's a reason why, even though it seems like the right moment for you, the universe is like, wait a minute.
Trusting.
Yes, trust.
Yo creo que si hacemos trust un poquito más, y me incluyo, nos ahorramos estrés. Unnecessary stress.
It's taken me some time to get there because I know that I've questioned the universe many times.
Yeah, me too. We're only human, dude. We're human.
But now I see it and I'm like, oh shoot, okay,
you say it differently.
And actually, I just made a TikTok video right now because on my personal TikTok, I like to make Lorraine.com. Follow me. I talk a lot about manifestation, but for the past month, which is December. Well, first of all, I was busy. It was a busy month. Second, I talked about how I've been anticipating 2026. And I want to, if I already had such a badass year, how am I going to top that for 2026? But first of all, that's a mental blockage right there.
That's a blockage.
Second of all, I am so worried and concerned how I'm going to top that or how 2026 is going to top it that I'm literally forgetting that I had a fucking amazing year.
Yeah.
Literally, I had one of my best years.
You need to appreciate that
personally,
you had one of your best years.
Mentally, mental health-wise, emotionally.
Dude, you went to Paris and back.
But
But that's not to say you can't top that.
I mean, yeah.
Salgo poquito.
Ay.
No, es que sí, o sea.
Yes. Todas las, she started thinking of all the anécdotas.
Sí, güey. Y yo digo,
Como Saboya.
y yo digo, I'm so worried about how I'm gonna do next year that I forget that it was such, like I forgot to stop and smell the flowers. And so today, as como closing out 2026 per se, right? And I'm telling you the 2025, sorry.
Ay, dije, cálmate.
I'm telling you, our audience, like, don't dwell so much on what's to come. I mean, obviously dream about it and daydream about it and everything, but more than anything, let's enjoy what we created this year. And I also said, si no te fue como quisiste, like if you didn't have the ideal year as per
It was your fault. Exactly. Period.
No, look. Si no te fue, I'm gonna do literally. I'm gonna be a little bit more gentle. If the year didn't go as planned, then take away what you can out of it and learn from it. Literally learn from it so that next year could be a better year.
O también if your year didn't turn out the way you did, also focus on the positive things. Yo hablando como si.
No, sí, literal.
Yo, el más negativo.
Dude, for real.
So really listen to this.
Like,
This is big, guys.
Pero enfóquense en las cosas buenas que también hicieron. O sea, things that you didn't think were possible. And that you... So, let's say, for example, you had 12 resolutions and you did 4 of them. Like,
that
think
you
about
focus on those 4.
On those 4 things that you did. Work on those still. And then add maybe like 2 more. Y así te la vas llevando hasta que cumplas tus 12 resoluciones.
Sí, dude. Sí.
You know? But
Absolutely.
I think for me, it's that also, like, for me to look back and see everything that I did. Cosas que nunca pensé en hacer. I never thought to be here at this point, to be honest with you. Nunca lo pensé. The first time I was here, dije, wow, I don't want to leave. I want to be here. From episode 1.
Me gustó.
From episode 1 in February, vine and I was like, I don't want to leave. I want to be here. I want to be part of this. Y pues no me fui y me quedé. Y like, it's something that I like I said again, I never thought about being here. I really, really didn't. And in my wildest dreams, siempre dije, sí quisiera hacer una pendejada así. ¿Sabes cómo? O sea, sí quisiera hacer así como una mamada que yo dijera, ¿qué quieres hacer, Gustavo? Un podcast. You know what I mean? Cosas que yo veo en internet que yo digo,
sí,
that'd be cool.
That would be cool to do. And now, like, I'm living the dream.
But
right,
you see,
exactly.
Gus makes a very important point there, because we were just talking about how when you set resolutions and let's say you put 12, but you only did 4 and then you focus on those. But also the stuff you didn't imagine you would do that year.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
That may have not been on your board or something you imagined, but yet it was something that he like he just said, you know, like I came, I loved it, and now I'm here.
Right.
So you can always even add to the stuff, like, you know, kind of like chess. You move one and you add another one because
that's the beauty of everything. Is let's say he didn't
not set in stone.
He didn't say, I want to be in a podcast. A huevo quiero estar. Right. But in the process, he said, that would be fun to do. And then he didn't have a lot of resistance toward it. He didn't.
He let it go,
anything.
and it just came to him.
And he let it happen.
Sí, pasó.
So that's part of, like, you just add, por eso en veces, like, I that's another thing. People have asked me about vision boards, and that's why I'm kind of, like, explaining it. What's going on with that bug?
No sé, pero me está
Esa bug quiere ser parte del podcast.
Sorry, we interrupted, like, your whole...
No, it's okay. But I was saying that some people have asked about it, and, like, I guess people, it's what we're saying, you know, you're too focused on, like, if you put those goals, that's what you got to do. No, like, it just means that's what you're setting your intentions for. But if something else comes along, o sea, it's your board.
Yeah.
Quítalo y ponle lo que sí hiciste.
Exactly,
you know?
period, dude. Y sabes que that's we go back to the same thing. Trust. Trust that, you know what? Maybe Gus said, I want to be famous. He said, I want to be famous. And then he said, it's not going to be through a podcast, fuck no. Pero se le dio la oportunidad de estar aquí. He needs to trust that the podcast will eventually take him to be a famous. Exactly. You know, obviously, a mí me encantará que fuéramos nosotros aquí.
Y eso lo voy a dejar. And I'll be like,
sí, se va a ir a ser famoso solo. Se va a ir a ser famoso solo, pero pues, you know, like, at the end of the day, pues, he got to his goal. And again, guys, the universe is not fair. So don't feel like, there's a difference between being fair and empathetic. But always look out for yourself and your best interest, because when we're good, the world around us is good. If we're good to ourselves, we can be good to the people outside. And ultimately, that's the goal, is not to be a culero.
And that's another good point that you make, because when it comes to manifesting, it's also the people you surround yourself with,
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like, I think that it has a lot to do with encouraging each other and, having positive thoughts. And I think that makes the practice easier when you're surrounded by people that practice it and believe in it. And I think it's a way to show you. So I just feel like if you are one of those people that are interested in starting manifestation and giving it a shot, like, stay positive, and you'll attract people, and people will want to be around you. And then it's a way to teach people on how to do it. And then your circle just grows, and it's just a bunch of positivity.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Y más que nada, like, I guess also surround yourself with people who you want to learn from. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, whether it's someone who goes to the gym, someone who dresses better than you, someone who talks better than you, or is more smart or likes to read and things like that. People who want to add to you.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So entonces, si, por ejemplo, yo quiero, I don't know, I want to learn about politics or whatever, I'm going to go with someone who talks about politics a lot, so I can learn about that.
Empezar a hacer follow a Daddy Trump.
And you know what?
Y con eso nos vamos.
Don't ever be
Pero
afraid.
para México.
Yeah. Don't ever be afraid to be the dumbest person in the room.
Yes.
Don't ever be afraid to be the
before,
dumbest person
and
in
it's
the room.
so true, because you always want to grow.
Yeah, you get to learn from some of the best people around you. So, I don't say necessarily be with people who your values don't align with and things like that. Make sure that you're comfortable and that your insides, your nervous system feels safe with the people that you're in with as well. So, I feel like that's why we've thrived so much within the last few months. I'm going to say maybe like 7-8 months, because we're good to each other. We're good for each other. You guys are good for my nervous system, and I can feel that. I feel safe around you guys. I can feel
Oh, yes, y luego está shaking. The Arthur punch.
Mira, aquí anda. ¡Ay,
Saquen el matamoscas.
Güey, me está agarrando putazos acá.
Oye, saca acá ¿cómo se llama? The reset slap. Al pobre mosquito.
Yeah. Dude,
no way.
It's alive and well.
Oh, you got it. I think you did. Oh, wait. Pinche podcast es un pinche desmadre por un pinche mosquito.
Oye, parecía que les traía el dedo así.
He was pulling on her finger. See, dude, so no, just keep that in mind.
Good stuff. Stuff.
De todos modos, we would like to thank our 107 subscribers that we have so far.
Absolutely.
Next year, we're coming for more. Y whenever we're doing the Spotify Wrapped, we did have several people who came out on our Spotify Wrapped.
Oh, yeah. That was kind of cool. That was really cool.
I think Amy was one of them.
So, yes, guys, shout out to Miss... What was it? Margarita?
21 Margaritas, was it? 21 Margaritas. Yes.
We came out on her
Spotify Wrapped.
Yeah, so that was really cool.
Sí.
That was really cool. My sister was on there too, and someone else.
Siento que es algo como que yo nunca pensé. For me, I'm sorry, but Spotify is one of the things that I really don't pay attention to.
Oh, right.
What I think I go more towards like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. That's where I'm more
Especially when you hear podcasts, right?
Yeah.
I'm opposite. I do the Spotify more.
Oh, sí,
Spotify, como que
me too, a little bit.
Por la cabeza. And then once people start tagging us on Instagram for their Spotify Wrapped, dije, ¿qué pedo, güey?
O sea, ay, también ahí existimos.
Like in a whole
other there's so many.
Sí, so that was really cool.
And that was really like cool and cute, and como que even though we're not a small podcast, but
yeah, I mean you could say we're starting. No, well,
we have like a small community. Like it's nice for you guys to be listening to us.
Like it's a small community, but it's a community at the end of the day. So shout out to our listeners, and we appreciate you very much, very, very much. Así como dice Trump. Very, very, very much.
Oye, ya me dolió la cabeza con el fabuloso.
¿Sí?
Y ando así como que...
Open the door.
Ya ni puedo.
Se me anda
A ver,
desmayando.
¿por qué no se van?
Mira. Está sudando No, see, dude. So, I mean, things like that. I mean, it was only like a few people, but things like that make you feel accomplished to a
Sí,
certain extent.
exacto.
And then you just keep
And
feeling
it brings
more
a lot of
and
motivation,
more.
honestly,
Yeah,
guys. Like, just so
absolutely.
you know, it keeps us motivated to, you know, continue putting that content out there. Because, you know, sometimes we have said, do we think we're just funny or are we actually funny?
All right.
But no,
Both of them.
I've gotten some feedback and it seems like we are actually funny.
We are, and we think
I
we're
know.
funny.
Shout out to my friend Letty. The last time she was watching us on her actual TV, and then we started discussing about the podcast because she brought up some stuff, and she's like, "Ay no, dude, le digo, es que decimos puras mamás," and she's like, "Dude, no te digo que you guys had me cracking up the whole episode." Yo, I'm glad to hear that because I would like to think that we do make you laugh. But who knows? Maybe I just think I'm funny and I'm not.
Well, wait, let me not pat ourselves in the back, but I don't know if this has happened to any of you that you watch our own podcast and then you're cracking
Sí,
up the
me
whole time.
río. Vas a de regreso. I'm like, ¿qué dices?
Yes.
I'm like,
Well,
"Oh,
lately I've been watching old episodes because I'm trying to get. I don't know if you guys want to do that too. I'm trying to cut out little pieces of our 2025,
Oh, okay.
like some that have been funny and stuff. Oh yeah. I went back to the one where you came the first time. I was about cracking up. I am like, what the fuck? Like, why? Who? ¿Qué nos hace possessed to say stupid
Sí,
shit like
güey.
this?
Ya después que me voy, I'm like...
Así,
Did I say too
hablé
much?
de más.
Did I say too much?
Hablé de más.
A veces que sí digo como que, ay. And I want to text her and being like, hey, can you cut this part off? Pero después digo, no, porque me quita mi...
Sí, you
Who
never
you
know.
are.
Tu esencia, tu
Ajá.
esencia. Y tú
My
no
crudeness,
sabes.
My crudeness.
Exactly. Tú nunca sabes.
sea, yo-
What if that is the clip that makes you
Güey,
go
yo,
viral?
yo hablo antes, yo
Hop
hablo antes de pensar. Y después ya pienso, and I'm
no.
like, ay.
Ay, ya. Bueno,
Ah, sí,
ya
yo
ni modo.
también. Yo
Maybe
también
I shouldn't
hablo.
have said that like that.
Honestly, I mean that's why that I think the name fits us perfectly because we're very crude and unhinged.
Sí.
You know, we kind of do just say it how it is. I don't necessarily say it how it is, but I'm also not a close. Okay, so he says it more like it is.
Sí.
He's gonna tell you straight up, not gonna sugarcoat it for you. I will sugarcoat it sometimes, pero yo soy más of an open book. So I'm not ashamed of my experiences. I'm not ashamed of what I've been through. I like to share it with the world. Maybe somebody out there relates to it and can feel connected to me some way. And if I can help you feel that it's normal, we all go through it, yes, I'm okay with that.
Hoy siempre quiero quedar bien frente de todos.
I honestly do
Ay,
feel
no.
like that's
Siempre.
that's a big
No,
part of it.
realmente me vale madre lo que piensen de mí.
Sí, ajá, que you like put it all out there.
Sí, dude. And sometimes I feel like, damn, I said too much.
Ay, no, a veces,
Let me take it back.
my sister's like, oh yeah, I was watching the episode. My older sister Perla. Shout out, hey Perla.
Hi, Perla.
Me dice, ay, la otra vez estaba viendo el episodio donde estás hablando con with like the buzz, and she was telling me about how I was talking, not mad shit, but I was talking about the husband.
Oh, shit.
And then I was like, but am I lying? Am I not
You know
supposed
what? I was gonna ask you about that
Am I
because
not-
you
am
like
I not
literally
sup-
just put it all out there, and I was like, they listen, no?
But you
But
know
is
She
it like-
does. She watches every single episode.
Does
Oh, shout out,
does
Perla.
her husband too?
Dude, but you know
She
what?
doesn't.
I
He doesn't.
feel like you do say how it is and you feel those type of things, but I don't think you feel that way towards him.
Sí,
You know
no,
what I
no,
mean?
no.
Like maybe at
No.
that time you felt that way,
Ajá.
or at that very instant, but I don't think you feel that way about him.
No, pero todos ni siquiera hablé mal de él ni nada.
No.
No,
It
fue
was,
como
it was
una
more of
anécdota.
Sí, ajá.
It was more of how the situation unraveled and how it happened.
Yes, sí,
Entonces,
sí,
por
sí.
eso a veces digo, are there things that I should just
Right.
stay saying and just keep it to myself?
What does
Or
she
with the group, or-
Does she get mad at you?
No.
or- Oh, okay.
No.
And I mean, as
Y
long
si
as
sí,
you have that,
me vale madre.
Hey,
Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
As
I'm
long as
kidding.
you
I'm
have that
kidding.
Here we
conversation.
go. Here we go.
Exactly. Ahora sí te van a meter una
Ahora sí
chinga.
dos putazos.
Ay, no, dude, no.
Nah, I'm
Pues sí.
kidding.
No, también sometimes I feel like, dude, sometimes I feel my brother-in-law watches and all these people, and sometimes I'm like, ay, yo diciendo puras pendejadas, you know, but at the end of the day, they know who I am. They know.
I mean,
Saben.
you're really unfiltered when you're with them too, no?
Anyways, yeah,
So-
this is true. So it's not like I'm portraying something that I'm not.
¿Dónde estábamos que los vimos en la tele?
¿A quién?
¿A nosotros? Were we at, or was it you who said we came out of your nephew's?
Ah, sí. My
Oh, okay.
nephew was like, come here, tía, come here. Y luego yo, pues, ¿qué me quiere enseñar este? Y luego voy al room y luego me dice, look. Y luego me
On
pone,
YouTube.
y luego yo, ah. Pero también Tiana.
¿Sí?
Sí, but the Christmas party, she was like, look, mami, lo nos vino a enseñar que estábamos ahí, salimos.
Ah.
On YouTube?
Ajá. Like, we come out on people's suggested videos. So, if you come across us, guys, and you don't want to watch us, at least subscribe.
We don't care if you watch it or not. I'm kidding.
No, actually, ¿qué cuenta más las views, verdad?
Ay, pinche Carlos, las ve los primeros 10 seconds. Para que cuente
I
como un view.
know. Dude, and that's the thing. Like, I really enjoyed our last podcast, the Christmas one. It was
Sí.
short and sweet to the point. Like, dijimos mamada after mamada after mamada. And it was short. And you know what? I feel that if it stays short, you guys want to listen more.
Y luego este episodio de 2 horas ya, ¿no?
Sí, ajá, no, ya sabes que se acabó esta madre, ya. Ay, ay, shut it off, shut it down. No, sí.
No, pero
dude.
ya para despedirnos, thank you so much for being part of the channel. Thank you for being part of our community. 2025 was a really growing experience for all of us.
All of us.
Este,
as individuals.
Sí, and as a group.
As the Crude crew.
Entonces, thank you so much for being part of this. We will see you next year.
Literally.
With better things coming.
Hopefully, yes.
Sí.
Whatever,
casi llorando, güey,
wherever,
imagínate.
Not hopefully.
Wow.
Better
Yo casi
things
llorando,
are
better
güey,
coming.
things
imagínate.
coming.
We're
Dude,
claiming it.
guys,
Sí.
focus the camera.
Ay, sí.
Y lo-
Y luego una gota así.
Una gota así de...
honestly,
Because
I
he never
saw it.
cries. He never
No,
cries.
pero I just want to say I'm very thankful for you guys. I'm very thankful for this whole year. Y I'm being serious. Like next year, it's going to be a big
Yes.
year for us. It is. It is
Ay,
gonna
no,
be a
y
big
ahora sí
year.
voy a llorar hasta yo.
Sí. So thank you so much for watching. Remember to follow us on our social medias, TikTok, YouTube, and Spotify. Comment, like, subscribe. And we'll see you.
Happy New
Happy
Year.
New
Happy New Year.
We love you guys.
Así voy a llorar por los views.